pag-uusapan naman natin ngayon, yung yung mga role models natin. Kanina, yun, telling your stories, 'di ba? May mga talaga, may mga characters kumbaga. So, can you tell me about the characters of women or men man ito na naka-impluwensya kumbaga to the kind of woman that you are now? Sige, sis ma'am. Para maiba naman yung cycle.
Ako agad, huminga lang ako. Hindi, honestly, ever since naman, kahit nung nasa Philippines pa ako, nililook up ko si Saint Therese. Yeah, si Saint Therese. Kasi sa kanya ko nakilala na yung service kay God na all out. Diba? Seeing her sa television dati, tapos reading all her experiences, kung saan siya pumupunta. Kumbaga, sa kanya ko nakuha na yung sinabi niya before na hindi dahil malapit ka sa Panginoon, ligtas ka na sa mga pagsubok. Diba? Hindi siya assurance na hindi ka magkakaroon ng pagsubok. Sa kanya ko natuklasan yung the more na lumalapit ka sa kanya, the more nasusubukan ka, pero the more na mas makikilala mo yung sarili mo, kung ano yung relasyon mo sa Panginoon. Ayun, si Saint Therese. Tapos mas pa yun, parang mas naging malalim pa nung nga, nagturo ako dati sa Sacred Heart sa Parañaque. So, yung mga friend namin or yung mga co-teacher ko rin na sisters, they are telling to us or sharing to us yung mga ginagawa ni Saint Therese. And then, recently, kasi nung time din na nagkaroon ako ng anxiety, nito lang pandemic time, siguro God's will din, napanood ko si Father Jerry. Si Father Jerry Orbo, sobrang laki ng influence niya sa akin. God's will na pinapanood niya sa akin yung talk niya dun sa SBD. Tapos simula nun, lagi ko nang pinapanood yung mga talk ni Father Jerry. Kasi the way na hinahandle niya yung mga sitwasyon ng bawat tao, siya mismo bilang isang individual, bilang isang tao, pinakita niya na tao din siya. Na hindi dahil pari ka or ano man yung profession mo sa buhay, assurance mo yun na alam mo sa sarili mo na mataas yung pagkakaligtas mo sa mga bagay na nakagaya na yung pagkakasakit, yung pagiging malungkot. Pero Father Jerry let me realize na ang problema ng tao, pare-parehas tayo pwede tayong maging pare-parehas ng problema, pero iba-iba tayo ng paraan kung paano natin dadalhin. At yung pagdadala na yun ay nasa sayo kung paano mo ipapakita na nasa iyo si God. Doon ako na nagising nung sinabi ni Father Jerry na paano mo dadalhin yung problema. Kasi sa totoo lang, pagka sinasabi ko kasi dati na nahihiya ako, to be honest, yung nahihiya ako na alam ko sa sarili ko na Catholic ako, Christian ako, pero andun yung fear nung time na yon, andun yung fear. Tapos nakita ko na merong kagaya ni Father Jay na may pinagdaanan siya na between life and death. Pero in-acknowledge niya yung sarili niya na God will work for him. So, yun. Simula nun. Isa na si Father Jerry aside from Saint Therese.
Ang dami kong notes. Ayun. So, thank you, Sis Bam. Si Sis Therese.
Trivia mo na ako since nagkichikahan lang naman tayo dito, diba?
Siyempre.
Did you know that si Sis Bam, naging teacher yan ng batch ko?
Alam mo, hindi ko alam kung na yan ang sasabihin mo.
May portion.
Unscripted naman to Yung naalala niya kasi, yung sinabi niyang Sacred Heart, doon ako nag-grade school. Pero hindi ako nag-high school doon.
Salamat.
Tinuruan.
Okay. Acknowledge natin yan. Kung hindi siguro siya transfer nung high school, malamang naging estudyante ko siya. Kasi yung mga batchmates niya, naging estudyante ko hanggang 4th year high school.
Malamang favorite teacher ko siya.
Diba? Nag-cruise pa rin yung landas. Diba?
Diba? Imagine, dito pa kami nakita niya na. Tapos ang tawag ko sa kanya, Teacher Bam. Para siyang, bigla siyang tumalon-talon. Parang huwag mo ko tawagin.
Sabi ko sa kanya, tinabihan niya ako, naging estudyante ba kita?
Nakakabigyan ni Teresa.
First time na lang yata narinig ni Sis Dayan eh, no? Tama ba?
Oo, hindi ko alam. Oh, diba?
Ayun. So, follow niyo siya, mga students. Joke lang. Joke lang. Pero love ko yan, syempre.
I love you too.
And anyway, sa akin naman, role models, marami. Sobrang dami role models. Pero yung as of the moment, yung naalala ko, siguro 3. First one, kilala niyo ba si Tita Brené Brown? Tita eh. No? Ano siya? She's an author, actually. Yung isang book niya, na hindi ko pa natatapos, pero napanood ko yung Netflix niya. She wrote actually the book Dare to Lead. Pero yung before ko pa nabasa yung book niya, yung nakita kong Netflix na ginawa niya documentary was about she was talking about vulnerability. Ayan. Which is for me, claiming to be strong and independent, like being vulnerable would be the last thing that I would want to parang share with people, because for me that was not being strong and independent before, diba? So natuwa ako nung sinabi niya na actually acknowledging your weaknesses and being showing your vulnerability to someone is actually being strong, diba? So parang wait lang, bago sa akin yung concept na yun, paano yun, diba? So, doon ako na sa kanya, parang ganung niya, nung ginawa, yung mga shinare niya. There was this one situation na she shared about her conversation with her daughter na she lost the swimming competition. Tapos, parang tapos na lahat nung mga competitors. Tapos, she was still trying to finish her laps. And then, si Brené Brown, being the mom, she was, yes, go for it, you can do it, ganyan. And then, after she finished her laps, pumunta siya sa mommy niya. She was crying. Tapos sabi niya na, I lost, ganyan. Pero, oh my God, naiyak ako. Pero kasi yung sinabi ni Brené Brown doon na, but you know what, I'm so proud of you. Kasi, alam yun, for someone, alam niya natapos na yung mga kasama niya sa mga competitors. Pero, but still, she chose to finish what she started. And I think that's being vulnerable, Syempre kasi it's a competition. So people are, talagang waiting for the results. Parang sino yung champion, sino yung second place, sino yung third place, ganyan. So, for me, when I saw that, yung scenario na yun, sabi ko, wow, I want my family or friends, and even in my family, I want them to experience this kind of vulnerability, because when you're able to acknowledge that, parang, you know that, kunyari, my son, I know na if he experiences one, he will be so much stronger, he will come out stronger. So sabi ko, ay, gusto ko yung gano'n. So, kaya, isa si Brené Brown. Tapos pangalawa, of course, si ano ba to? Si Michelle Obama. I'm actually currently listening to her audiobook, Becoming. So, in the past few months, actually, meron akong parang pinagdadaanan, di ba, na siguro, because after giving birth, so parang I found myself being lost. O, di ba? Parang, wait, I resigned from my job, and then I became a stay-at-home mom, and and a full-time wife. So, I mean, I think being a wife is, you're hindi naman talaga tumitigil yun. Pero I mean, being at home, a homemaker, 100%, like 24/7 talaga. I was very new to the experience, which parang sabi ko, wait, I'm not good at this. I'm a newbie again in this totally different ball game, and I don't know how to. I mean, I don't know where Therese is, from all of these things. So it took me quite a while, like a few months. I think parang almost a year nga to find myself again. And then I came across Michelle Obama's book, and the title is Becoming, and I said, ano kaya itong book nito? And then she said, dun sa isa sa ano niya, she quote, I'll quote her pero not word for word kasi I forgot. Pero sinabi niya na every one of us, we have our own stories to tell, and we are strong. We are stronger by owning our unique story. It doesn't matter if you're on your way or you have achieved the things that you wanted to achieve, or again you are starting another journey. But all of us, the story of us becoming, it never ends. So I really love that, because what she actually saying, siguro in God's terms, is we are all a work in progress, diba? So as a work in progress, we never stop. We never stop improving. We never stop. Like, along the way, we will always make mistakes. But the thing is, we have tomorrow for us to get back up, and make the right decisions, and just ask again, Lord, for another chance, and just immerse ourselves in His Word and His love, and yun, para natin God's dreams for us. So, yun, si Michelle Obama yung number 2. But yung sa Bible character naman, for me, I have always been fascinated with Paul. Kasi, medyo nag-resonate yung mga teachings niya sa akin. Kasi sometimes, the things that he preaches, parang kung ako nandun sa crowd where he is preaching, masasaktan ako kasi masakit siya magsalita, diba? But then, parang, oh my gosh, alam mo yung hashtag real talk, yun talaga yun eh. So, si Paul, so parang sabi ko, I kind of do the same thing, but of course, syempre, I alam ni Sis Cristo and ni Vam na sometimes what I tell people, of course, I care for and I love. It's yung hashtag real talks ko, medyo, it's really not for the faint of heart. Pero I know naman, and I pray that, kung sino man yung sasabihan ko, that they would understand where I'm coming from. It's out of love, it's out of care, it's out of me wanting them to improve on themselves. Or maybe, if I am wrong, I'm also open to them telling me, for example, they were able to overcome kung ano man yung situation, and then they can come back to me and they can say na, I have thought of what you said and I have done a different thing, but still it made me better, So, yeah, yun yung tatlong naalala ko during our discussion right now.
Kinikilig ako. Yung mga fangirl din ako ng mga mga role models ni Sister Is. si Brené Brown, alam mo yun din talaga. Super, yung mga TED Talks niya, grabe, nakailang play kaya ako nung mga TED Talks ni. Yung sinabi niya na, yun nga, vulnerability is the birthplace of innovation, creativity, and change. Yun. Kaya nag-mute ako dun eh, kasi feeling ko habang nagkakwento si Sister Riz, madami akong side caps. Sige. Yun din, every year, every new year, pinapangalanan ko yung year ko. Yan yung ginagawa ko. Parang I have this theme for the year. And this year, 2020, yun yung theme ko, becoming. So, kailangan kong i-stalk din si Michelle Obama. Pero isang trivia din.
I-guess mo na siya.
May trivia din ako. Pero about sa dati, sobrang idol ko din si Michelle din. Yung ginagawa ko, kinukuha ko yung transcript ng mga speeches niya. Tapos, binabasa ko. Filler. Binabasa ko out loud din.
Why not? Ay, sobrang powerful ng kanyang quotes.
Inspiring talaga. Ayun, so yun lang. Tapos si Paul, wala akong masabi. Grabe yan. But that's true. There's no. It's one din siguro of the things that we have to talk about. Yeah, yung parang sa SFC meron kami lately na parang loving correction kumbaga. Na parang kahit even in the Bible, 'di ba? Yun nga yung parang we need also to rebuke especially our loved ones, our sisters din, na parang if we see that we really have to speak about the things na kumbaga ikakasama nila or what. So yun, but it takes a certain kind of courage talaga and the kind of relationship that we have. Thank you, Sister Riz. Si Chrissy naman. Chrissy girl.
Sabi niya kanina kung gusto ko daw palitan yung pangalan ko kasi nakalagay Chrissy girl. Kasi ko nga masyadong pabebe. Madami rin ako mga role models eh. Siguro number 1, yung sinabi ko kanina is my mother. With my character kasi talaga malaki yung impact niya sa akin. Raising 6 children, she became so selfless. Sobra. Nakita ko yung struggle niya when I was a child. Until yung mga pinagdaanan namin as a family. And there's one moment in my life na hindi ko makakalimutan. Nandito na ako sa Qatar noon and my sister was brought into the hospital. Medyo mayroon siyang problem. She was about to lose her life. I talked to my mother and I was crying. Ako nang iyak. And ito lang yung sabi niya sa akin. Sabi, you have to be strong. Sabi niya. Kasi paano na lang ako. So that time I realized that she drew our strength sa amin din. So, and to send us and five of us who were able to finish yung college. Hindi na lang kami dinala sa basta-bastang school pero sa maayos na college and sa maayos na school. That's what I admire about her. That kahit ngayon naman na malalaki na kami and most of them ay in family, she always think of our sa amin, yung namin, well-being namin. So, I honor her for being so selfless and how she were able to manage all the struggles that we experienced during that time. And second, siguro yung mga sisters in the community to remind you, they were my inspiration to remind you that yung mga achievements mo sa life and that's yung mga nakamit mo, it's not actually you cannot do it alone, but you can do it with His grace. So, yun yung natutunan ko na you don't have to take credit for that because that comes from the Lord. And third, when it comes to doing my passion, ito yung mga talagang role model ko. Medyo weird. Weird ang it's Kobe Bryant and Michael Jordan. Especially, ilang beses ko ito pinapaulit kay sisters, but watching yung life ni Michael Jordan sa Netflix. Hindi ako talaga na-subscribe sa Netflix, but napasubscribe ako dahil dun sa The Last Dance na series. I watch it and sabi ko, kasi napapanood ko siya nung bata pa ako. talagang I'm a fan, but watching his life story, parang na-realize ko na how deep pala yung kung ano yung may achievement siya. Ayun pala yung, his yung focus when it comes to doing his passion, his love. Sobrang na-amazed ako doon. And whenever our students tell na, hindi ko kaya yan, share, I always remind them na parang, just remember how Kobe Bryant scored a free throw with a torn Achilles tendon, and how Michael Jordan scored 40 plus points during his flu game. So that would remind you that no amount of pain would stop you from doing what you love. So when it comes to dun sa passion ko, these were my total inspirations, their life stories, and how they love yung passion nila, how they give everything. And lastly, siguro sa Bible, I can relate with Mary Magdalene, especially watching The Chosen, on how sinner she was, but how life her changed when she was called by the Lord, and being one of the only women with the 12 men as a disciple, diba? And to be with God during the important events of his life, during the Last Supper, during his crucifixion, and she was the first disciple na nagpakita, diba, si Lord. I'm inspired, especially me being a singer. Sobrang how she was called by the Lord. That yung moment na dun sa episode when God touched her face and talked to her, and sobrang talagang pumirot na you can relate to that moment kasi you reminded of that moment how you were called by the Lord to be his disciple. So those were the people that inspired me to be a strong and independent woman.
Wow, thank you, Sis Grace. No amount of pain can stop you from doing the things that you love. At saka, alam ko yon yung kay Mary Magdalene, yung paglabas niya sa bar. Ganon, di ba?
Ay, yun yung unang scene. Sobrang naiyak ako doon.